Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azrul Shazwan bin Syarul Anwar and my matrix number is CF220147. So today I'm going to talk about our project introduction. So before I start, let me introduce our company, which is our company name is AK Construction, which is our company was taken from our group name. So basically we are based in Parit Raja, Johor, Malaysia. We have established ourselves as a trusted provider of high quality construction projects. We will delivering them on time and within the budget. Our team comprised of skilled professionals who are passionate about construction and provide excellent service to our client. Our general contracting service are comprehensive and cover all aspects of a project, which is from a planning and procurement to execution and completion. We adopt a design and build approach, integrating the design and constructing phase to ensuring seamless project delivery and effective of communication among our stakeholders. So for this project, we will calculate three types of calculation, which is project cost estimation for floor area and volume, for quantity measurement, which is there are three types for piling, work below surface, and finishing of roofing, and lastly build up rate for excavation and concrete. So for more details, I will pass to my friends. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rashida Yusri and my matrix number is CF220054, and I will be delivering for the floor area method and also volume area method. So for the floor area method, we calculated based on the drawing shown over here, and our building features a 115mm thick brick wall meticulously measured from center to center with a price rate of Rm 2570 per square meter. So the length of the plan, which is 12 meters, we have to minus the thick of the brick wall divided by 2 and times by 2. And we have to times by the width of the plan, which is 7.2 meters, and also do the same as the 12 meters. And we get the area of the building is 84.21 meters square. So for the total cost of the building, we have to multiply the cost per square meter, which is 2,570 per meter square ringgit Malaysia, with the area of the building. So the total cost that we calculated is 216,490 ringgit and 70 cents per square meter. And now for the volume method, with a price rate of Rm 1,820 per cubic meter, and considering the following dimensions: thickness of brick wall is 115mm, height of foundation 1,400mm, height of wall 3000mm, height of roof, which is pitch roof, 2022mm, and the calculated volume of the building we get is 479.53 cubic meters. Now the total cost is obtained by multiplying the cost per cubic meter by the volume of the building, resulting in 842,744.60 cent ringgit Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum. So now I'm going to talk about our quantity measurement for piling. So for our first column, as you can see, the 1, 2, 3 until 5 is our formwork number, which is formwork 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, and the second column is our dimension, which is for 6, because we have a 6 type of formwork number 1, you can see at the piling layout, and piling 2 until 5 we only have 2 for each formwork. So we will for the result we will time 1 times 6 and we get a 6. So for total our initial piles is 34. So for the first step for piling is we must calculate the initial piles. So next we going to calculate the driven piles, which is how piles go down. So first we will take for the first column is our value, for the 1 is our formwork 1 and 6 is our number of formwork. So for the second column is dimension, which is we take a 18, because as you can see at the notes from the drawing, it say that we must assume 18 meter below for driven piles. So we will times 1 times 6 and times 18, and we will get the answer 108 for driver pile for formwork 1. So we will continue the step until formwork 5, and we get 180 meter. So the third step is we calculate a pile extension. So for the first column is normal. We have 1 is our formwork 1 and 6 is our number of formwork. So for the second column, we take a 2 because as you can see at the piling notes, it mentioned that there are 2 types of pile should be extension for extension pile, which is 6 meter and 3 meter long. So we assume 2. So we will times and we will get the answer from formwork 1 until formwork 5. So for the first step is we will calculate the extension piles 3 meter long. However, we don't have for this 3 meter long, but we have a extension pile exceeding 3 meter long, which is 6 meter. So as usual for the first column, the 1 is our formwork number, 6 is our number of formwork, and the 2 because as mentioned at the third step, we have a 2 type which is 3 meter and 6 meter long. So we will time first column and the second column. Why we choose a 6? Because it's exceeding 3 meter long. So we choose a 6 meter. So we will time 1 times 6 times 2 and times 6, and we get a 72. That is answer for formwork 1. So repeat the step until formwork 5 and total all the result. So last step is we will calculate the cut-off pile heads and prepare a pile head. So basically this step is value same as first step, which is the item first is our number of formwork. So second is dimension, which is we get because from the layout you can see there are 6 type of formwork 6. So formwork 1 is 6 and formwork 2 is 2 because there are 2 type of formwork 2. And then you will calculate all this formwork, so you will get the total, which is we get a 34 knots. So that is our piling calculation based on the column and formwork. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azin Azim Badanan and my matrix number is CF220075. So we move to the quantity measurement for work below lower floor finishes. So for excavation, for the first one, excavate topsoil for preservation average 100 mm depth. So the area of it is 104.95 meter square. The second one is deposition preserve topsoil in temporary spoil have average 10 meter distance. So the volume of it is 10.5 meter per cube. The third one is excavate to reduce level to the maximum depth. So we got the volume of it is 18.37 meter cube. The fourth one, removal excavate material from site, 18.37, the same as the previous one. And for the fifth one, excavation of foundation and feeding to excavation with excavate material arising from excavations. So we got the volume 20.61 meter cube. So for next one is extra overpit excavation for excavation in rock. We got 2.06 meter per cube. So for excavation is excavation trench to reduce ground beam starting from reduced level maximum depth. We got the result same with the removal excavate material from site, which is 1.62 meter cube for the volume. And the last one for excavation is extra overpit excavation for excavating in rock. So we got the 0.16 meter cube for the volume. So the next one is for foundation concrete binding for grade 15. We got 1.14 meter cube. So the next one is for formwork for pile cap and formwork to the edges and faces of foundation. So we got the length of the formwork is 71.2 and we got the area of the foundation is 35.6 meters square. So the next one is for the reinforcement, high tensile reinforcement bar in foundation using 25 millimeter diameter steel. So the mass of the reinforcement is total 1366.98 kilogram, and the meter of the reinforcement we used 354.14 meter. So the next one for concrete is concrete grade 30 in foundation. So the volume of it is 7.95 meter cube. And the next one is for stump, formwork for side stump. So we get the 12.92 meter square for the area. So next is reinforcement, high tensile reinforcement 16 millimeter diameter as bar Y16. So the mass of it is 157.08 kilogram, and the length of it is 99.42 meter. So the next one is mild steel reinforcement 6 millimeter diameter as link. So the mass of it is 34.89 kilogram, and the length of it 75.5 meter. The next one is for concrete, which is concrete grade 30. We got the volume of it is 0.88 meter cube. The next one is concrete binding grade 15. We got the volume is 0.24 meter cube. Next, we move into the quantity measurement for roofing finishing work. So the first one is for zone A. So the dimension is for zone A is 106.20 cos 24 degree. So we got the area of the roof for zone A is 116.25 meter square. So for the zone B, we got the dimension of the roof is 12.96 cos 24 degree. So the area of it is 14.191 meter square. So the total of the roofing is 130.44 meter square. So the next one is 10 inch corrugated asbestos roofing sheet. So the dimension of it is 130.44 and divided by 2.78, which is their length. So we got the 47 nose for 10 inch corrugated asbestos roofing sheet.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amirul Aiman bin Abdul Halim. So I continue this part of bill of quantities for work below lower floor finishes. So we have 6 description in this work below lower floor finishes. For the first is excavation of topsoil. Use machine excavate topsoil from preservation average 100 mm depth. So the second is removal excavated material from site. So the third is excavation of foundation and filling to excavate material arising from excavation. So the fourth is extra overpit excavation for excavating in rock. So the fifth is excavation trends to reduce ground beam starting from reduced level maximum depth 0.25 meter and removal excavated material from site. So the last one is extra overpit excavation for excavating in rock. So that you have see is the quantity, the rate, the unit and the amount. So the total amount of work below lower floor finishes is 7,524.67. So we continue for piling work. Okay, we continue with bill of quantities of piling work. So we have 6 description also. So the first one is initial pile. The total number of piles 6.00 meter long. So the second is driven depth. So the total driven depth. So the third is pile extension, the total number of pile extension. So the fourth is extend 3 meter long. So the total length of pile extension not exceeding 3 meter long. So the third is cut of depth. So the cutting of top of pile required level. And the last one is prepare pile heads. So okay. So as you can see, the quantities, the unit, the amount. Okay, for the total amount of piling work is 48,762.80. Okay, we continue for roof finishes. Okay, we continue for build quantities of roofing finishes work. So we have one only description for roof. So the first is 10 inches corrugated asbestos roofing sheet. So the total amount of roof finishes work is 2,115. Okay, we continue for the sum of 3 elements. So this is 3 elements for the bill of quantities. For the first one is piling work. So the second one is work below lower floor finishes, and third is roof finishes. So the sum or the amount of 3 elements is 58,402.47. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Karami. Okay, I will explain you about the build-out rate of soil. First, cost of excavating out for the soil is 22.97 ringgit Malaysian per meter per cubic. Next is cost of spread out in making up level is 1 ringgit 0.184 meter per cubic. Next is cost of filling and ramming is 5 ringgit and 17 sen meter per cubic. Cost of charting away remainder load is 6 ringgit and 14 cents meter per cubic. For 15% of profit, we earn 2 ringgit and 25 cents. For the total cost of 1 meter cubic of excavation is 17 ringgit and 21 cents meter per cubic. For the next part is build up rate of concrete. For the material cost for 1 meter cubic, its cost 78 ringgit. Next, labor cost is 12.5 ringgit. Machine cost for 1 hour is 3 ringgit 0.21. For the 15% of profit, we earn 14.06 ringgit Malaysian. And for the last one, total cost for 1 meter cubic of concrete is 107.77 ringgit Malaysian.
We continue this part of liquidated existing damage. For the calculation for amount of liquidated existing damage per day if the project delay based on our company is 6.70%, and the liquidated existing damage is RM 10.72, and the last one is hence we can conclude that the liquidated existing damage is equal to RM 10.72 with base lending rate of 6.70%. Thank you.